Hey there, guys. How you doing? Tori here. You know, your mate, Tori. How you doing? What's going on? I hope that everyone's super well. It's Sunday night. It's your time to shine, in fact. Well, Paragirl in the house, number one. Commenter number one. I like it. I like it a lot. 18 seconds in. Para's here. G'day, mate. It's like the Avengers. Avengers, assemble! What has been going on, everyone? In case you're new and you're watching this on a replay, some stage in like 2045. My name's Tori Favreau. I've been long dead, but I am the Geelong-Flipper. Come find me in the afterlife. Shano, how you doing, mate? Good to see you here as well. Hope everyone is doing spectacularly. I am supping upon my Care Bear tea and digging into some black grapes. Tonight, we've got a whatnot to blow your socks off, to bling you up, to make you look pretty. Selling jewelry. Yay. Let's see. We've got some friends in the house now. 11 friends, 4 thumbs. Sounds like a weird movie title. Twin Cross, how you doing there? Clint in the house. Beck, hey guys. Donald, how you doing, mate? Hado, good to see you as well, mate. Hado, I noticed something's missing, mate. Don't worry, you'll always be my lucky star. I noticed when I was doing the credits. It made me cry. My tears flow down my face. So everyone, talk. Tell me things. Tell me secrets. What's going on? What are you doing right now? Have you had dinner? What'd you have? What are you doing? This is just a catch-up. No one wanted their store analysed, so there will be no analysation of said stores. Swags, how you doing, mate? Good to see you here. Grapes are so expensive now. Fish cakes, what's going on? Fish cakes, what's going on? I hope that you're well. A one-box salad. No dinner yet. Going to make a one-box salad when I eat later. Car cruise today. 100 cars. That's crazy. Twin Cross, I hope you had fun doing that. That sounds like good time. Speaking of good times, great rock and roll. So I got a little bit of the offsite cleaned up today. Well, yesterday. It was so bizarre. I put out the video today because it failed yesterday. So the stuff I did yesterday looks as though I did today, but then I did a video today that looks as though I'm doing it tomorrow. Does that make any sense? Thomas, what's going on? Batman. I'm Batman. My offsite clean. Great question. Thanks for asking. 4 meters by 6 meters. So we are working on a plan, as you guys know, that Geelong Tory really needs to be Queensland Tory. So we are working on that. We think we've settled upon a destination, a spot to get to, and we're thinking that we might actually try to use whatnot to get us there faster. So that'll be exciting to see what happens. But yeah, we're just like, we're going to hit the whatnot hard. Why not hit whatnot? And yeah, then I think I'll just have to change the channel name to Uncle Flip or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Geelong-Flipper, Uncle Flip, Uncle Flippery Doodah. Oh, wow. The mystery has been solved. There is someone on whatnot. Let's have a look here. It does sound really cool. The whole car thing. It sounds like a lot of fun. I finally got around to doing some eBay listing. I've done the drafts with everything with Dad and getting stuff ready and cleaning and other bits and pieces. I haven't done as much eBay as I should have lately. I've dropped the ball. So what I'm doing instead is I'm trying to, I've got the drafts done. I've had a couple of sales. I sold that big My Little Pony. The customer's got to pay for it, but I just did it. It will feel silly. I paid 15. I got sick of people sending stupid offers. LA sent 150, which I know is way under what I was asking because they've comped for 1,100. And all I thought to myself was, let it go. Let it go. You paid $15, $150 is good, and it won't sit in the offsite anymore. But now she wants to pick it up. If you're a viewer, you can pick it up, but you got to come to the offsite when I'm there. That's all. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Shane, but it's faded. Yeah, the tag's faded. It's so horrific. Put him a purred. Deb, how you doing, mate? Thank you for the message earlier. I will endeavour to find the right cup. It was silly. I was listening and I was putting stuff away. I've just screwed up, basically. The other one has got Hedwig. It's a cool cup. If you want to have a quick look at some stage on my eBay store super fast, just make sure that you're happy. I want you to be happy. And yeah, I'll end it and send you that cup instead. And that print that you bought off me is so adorably cute. I've had it for ages. I'm amazed it hasn't gone. And I'm glad you got it for a good price. So thank you so very much for that. Money is money, Beck. That's right. And money to potentially get me to Mackay, Queensland is money indeed. I think we've settled on it. From all the research I've done, I want the warmth of far north Queensland. I was thinking Bundy. I was thinking Mackay. Townsville, but a bit too much crime, I think, just based on what Google tells me. And I checked Cairns as well. So I was really down to the wire, but I think it will be Mackay. All right. Queenslander Tory will be probably the Mackay. Fair enough. Will be the Mackay Flipper. I don't know. That won't be what it's called though. Weaver Woman, how you doing, mate? Let's have a look here. I don't know, Weaver Woman. I'm not a crime stats official. All I did was run it through ChatGPT and Google, and I got no idea. No idea. Your shed is 5 by 7. Wow. I know what you're saying, and that's tormenting. Mark, how you doing? Crime is everywhere. That is true. That is true. But yeah, I was stoked on the MLP. Tonight, Whatnot will be a jewelry Whatnot. Ali's helping. It's Ali's jam. Like jewelry is her thing. And of course, I'll be there for the clownish banter. But yeah, we're really looking forward to it. She's nervous. I'm nervous too because I don't know a lot about jewelry. We're doing $4 starts with postage accumulating, but extremely cheap postage. Let's have a look here. Fairy cakes. I think that basically Ledbetter's offering me the use of the shed. I'm thinking as my offsite. Would that be correct? And it's something I may take you up on. And yeah, Mark, I do work on it. Like the beard, though. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but hell, it puts years on me. I shave that off, I lose about, I don't know, 1.3 years. Vic Uni, you never contacted me, or at least not that I saw on my email. I thought you were contacting me about modems and stuff. Guys, I've got a conspiracy theory. I'm going to run this past you. All right, let's have a look here. So, listen and learn. I reckon the reason why we crash every night when we do a stream, I bet you that because it's during peak time, Optus throttles my internet. That's my theory. I'm going to stick to it. I reckon that we are getting throttled. So I've noticed, I think on Sunday nights when I start a bit earlier or a Whatnot night, we tend to not die very quickly. Weaver Woman. Firstly, hi. Secondly, you haven't commented here before, and I'm stoked. At least I don't think you have. And I'm stoked that you are. So hello. And if you've been watching for ages, thank you. I'm going to tell you something exciting, though, Weaver Woman, my friend, my new friend, or someone I already know, because I don't know what your name is. the beauty of Mackay also was when we get up there, we might change our vehicle, get a van, and we'll do runs because Townsville is sick. I love Townsville. When we were there, the stuff that I saw and plus the stats that I read, the stuff I saw put me off. Maybe I was there for a bad 2 days, but I just saw a lot of stuff going on in the main street along the beach line. Even though there were beautiful cafes and stuff like that I saw people on the streets like abusing other people. We drove through a suburb where all this stuff was smashed in. It was sort of to the east of the coast. But the actual around that part of the city, it's beautiful, and the op shopping is beautiful. So my plan will be that every so often, it's only 4 hours away from Mackay. I'll drive up, stay the night, thrift the hell out of the place, and then come back. You can say good day. We can have a coffee. That'll be good. All right, let's have a look here. Twin Cross. I don't know what the Joey printer. Star-Lord's going sick on the yard. Star-Lord, leave everything alone, please. The one that Joey got me, I don't know. Is Joey here? I don't know how much they are. You watched Old Tory one a year ago, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, Weaver. I will be jumping along those. We did stop, and I haven't shown all the footage. The Queensland trip last year, because Mum died during that time, so I have a bit of trouble editing the vids. I'm not saying that to feel sorry for anyone to feel sorry for me, but literally when I edit those, I remember conversations, and it's like I came back and 2 weeks later, Mum was passed. So it's sometimes a little bit painful doing those videos for me, but I had a ball, and I love Townsville, mate. That Vinnie's, I know. See, I'm not pretending. I've been there. That bloody big Vinnie's, and it had the big depot. That was awesome. Let's have a look here. 4-hour drive. Absolutely. The plan I'm on, look, it's not an expensive one. I'm probably on too cheap. Maybe I'm not on a fast enough one. We looked up this thing that if we're on a 50 megabit download, I don't know what the thing is, but Ali looked up this thing, and apparently they throttle non-essential accounts in high built-up areas. And because I'm using a lot of bandwidth during this time chatting, maybe they just throttle the shit out of it and turn me off. I think that might be the case. Kyle's all good. Do not be sorry because I threw it up. I threw it up unexpectedly just because we're doing the jewelry whatnot. Guys, if you can duck into that, have a look. She's chosen, she being my love of my life, has chosen cheap chips, chippity Cheetos. She's chosen some really nice jewelry. So it'll be my hands and a bit of her voice and a bit of me. But like, she'll be off camera. She's not going to be on camera. So, straight away, there won't be the mystery of exactly what Ali looks like, though some of you have met her. Yeah, I think it's going to be a big step for her, even deliberately talking to the camera. I've just said to her, look, just pretend you're talking to me. But she'll have a microphone on that you can hear her clearly. Let's have a look here. Vic, I don't know. I think I've got no idea. 100 to 25. I don't know a lot of that sort of stuff. I think it's like a 50 up and 50 down and 18 up or something. It's whatever I pay $90 a month for. Let's have a look here. Humidity, I think we'll be fine. And it is exciting. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Good to see you here. Yeah, bit of a weird time, but we've got the whatnot at 8 o'clock. So duck on over. I'll be broadcasting at the same time on YouTube, but just means you won't be able to buy any of the things. Yeah, look, I think it is. I think is pretty good. 18 is dinosaur age. I'll look into it, mate. Like I said, I don't know, but it's like, I don't make a bucket load of money on eBay either. So the plan is the plan at the moment. I will look into it. If they could guarantee me that they wouldn't throttle me back of an evening, I can probably afford to spend another 20 to 30 bucks. Just feel like I bet you somewhere there is a button that they push to throttle back the accounts. Let's have a look at what else you guys have been doing. The ombudsman, Mark, I agree, mate, but apparently they're allowed to throttle you, and that's where my conspiracy theory jumps in, that it is throttled. Alrighty. Yeah, look, there was sad times sometimes editing the footage, but you know what? In my absence, you guys are cheeky. I am, yeah, it got throttled. It has to be throttled. Yeah, that was terrible, the timing, I can tell you right now. I do call them and they just go, I'm literally, this is what's running the stream at the moment. So if it goes bad, forgive me. All right. But yeah, maybe don't use Optus as your internet provider if you stream. I saved it, Linda. Guys, present opening. Okay, so this is from Linda. Linda, I was saving it until we could talk properly. So are you ready? Yeah, I don't know, Clint. Hey, Flutter, how you doing? The quality will be down. I'm running off 2 bars of Optus Mobile. So, sorry. Some of these things, like I literally can't fix it. It's either we don't have a live stream or we just operate with what we've got. This is from Linda. Linda, Odyssey Finds. What do you got there, mate? What's going on here? Oh my God, you sent pop through the post. Let's have a look here. You are funny. Wow, good memory. Thank you. Okay. So first I've got to look in this thing. Okay. First, that card, I hope you guys can see it, is cute. Uh-huh. This is beautiful. Thank you for the card. I'm sorry I went quiet, but yeah, you got to read the card first. Linda, I feel like that's more of a private message, so I'm going to keep it here. But don't worry, guys. There's nothing you're missing out on. Not missing out on anything, but it's lovely and it's a thoughtful message. So that's for me, and I'll share it with Ali. All right. So first things first, she sent a baggie, right? A baggie of tea. I don't know if it'll roll, but I'll try. It smells good. It smells really good. Storms off the charts. No. It's definitely tea mixed with something. Linda, this is very thoughtful. I really appreciate it. It's a horror book, guys. The Bedside Book of Horror, but it's an uncorrected proof. Now, guys, when we write books, like in traditional publications, they will send these sort of books out for people to read, reviewers and the like, to get them out early, and they're bound and everything. But this is literally a horror book from 1973 with a probable price of £3. Thank you so very much. That's really cool. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, now. Now, for those who do follow my writing, I've actually got a published story in a anthology, a horror anthology, and it's called Little Fox. So thank you. That was really thoughtful, mate. I love these little books too. I don't have this one, but I do have heaps of these books. But I don't have that one. So thank you so very much. That is awesome. Ali thinks that we should send you the Madeira up that we enjoy. So do you drink Madeira? It's Earl Grey, and it is delicious. Let's have a look here. Guys, you may as well be talking to another language. Can I increase the quality? I got no idea. Channel level settings on, no idea. Yeah, I hear that. No, don't know. I don't know how to change anything. Don't have access to that feature. Can't do that. Okay, so it just is what it is, guys. I think it's just lucky that we get to talk to each other so often. But I will have another chat to Optus tomorrow and ask them directly about the throttling, and I'll see how much the cost is to hopefully get taken off that throttling, because yeah, that's a bit insidious in my opinion. I know they have to service people, but I think they've got the infrastructure. Grey thoughts. Let's have a look here. Oh wow, you've got a real storm. Vic, I'm very jealous of the tally because our 75-inch is still busted and we're watching a 43. Grey got the nice card? Oh wow, okay. So you've asked a technical question. Great thoughts. We'll have to be putting a star back at the end of your name for long answers. How do you all deal with having sold something at X and instantly seeing the dollar is rising on that item? It's bad luck. So yeah, it's a great question. It is. I get it. It's annoying, isn't it? You do something and you see that that you could have got a lot more for it. It's just the luck of the draw. I have heard of people who cancel the order and relist it. I don't know. I don't know what direct number you're referring to. I don't have any special direct numbers for anything, I don't think. And if it's in, you need to email it, please, mate. It's so hard to keep up with the chat sometimes. But yeah, I do think it is one of those rough luck ones, and it's, or even worse, that you've got something at a high price and all of a sudden everyone is lowering their price. It's like the Hulk Hogan stuff at the moment. People are trying to up their prices on some stuff, and I get that. When someone passes away, you try to, because there's going to be a bit of interest, people put their prices up. Ryan, that's a great question. Let's have a look here. Oh, wow. You guys are talking to each other privately. Okay. Ryan Puffett says, and by the way, hi. What is the item that you have found and sold over and over the most? Truth be told, because we always talk truth, pretty much nothing. There isn't anything repetitive that I have picked up and sold and picked up and sold. There's little everyday items like the Tupperware pickle strainers. They sell constantly, and I've probably sold 4 or 5 of them. But yeah, other than that, my best sale ever was buying some toys. They're called Cause Companions. I got them for $7 for 2 and sold them over in America for $2,200. They that was an exciting find. I was shaking when I saw them because at first I thought they were another toy because I do like my action figures, and then I was like, oh wait a second, they're not that, they're this. And yeah, I was like, I went up to Ali and I'm like, oh my God. She's like, hide them. New Joy, how are you, mate? Okay, so yeah, it kind of does suck when you see someone else making a lot more, but I think at the end of the day, it is one of those cases where we just do get to enjoy what we did make. Um, if it's something that's hundreds and hundreds more, then yeah, that does suck. But otherwise, it is just the nature of the beast. I think sometimes it's almost a fluid marketplace, isn't it? Linda, that's what I love though. You sell the same two brands of sewing pattern, but are you selling the same pattern over and over? Yeah, Putty McPudpud. Are you near Putty McPudpud? Because Putty McPudpud has got a storm as well. I'm hoping that the internet does right itself because I'd prefer, if possible, to have reliable Wi-Fi than running mobile data because I do want you guys to be able to see the jewelry later properly. Okay, no, you guys are talking about the storm there anyhow. That's all right. Kath and Kim complete series and Merlin. Taz, that's a great question. Some of the I don't I don't mind packing stuff. I'm a pretty good box Frankensteiner. Um, it's more the space they take in the offsite in the interim. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but I bought a crane, a toy, but it's huge. It's like, even if this truck is on the ground, the crane part of it extends for almost a meter. Um, I'm going to have to figure out how I can pull that thing apart, and that's okay. But the comps on it were too good to ignore it. I paid $20 for the truck, but I'm hoping I'll get about 180 to 200. Merino glass vanity tray. Yes. I knew what you meant. Murano glass, the Italian glass. Some of the glass stuff, I sold some Batman glasses, but all I do is I just try to make them bounce proof. If that means that I have to choke them in bubble wrap and stuff, then that's all I do. It can sometimes take a bit longer. What do I like sending the most? Media. It's easy, straight in the bag. Yeah, Putty wasn't able to actually hear me because the storm was that bad. Kind of crazy, wasn't it? So, one thing I wanted to discuss with you guys today is in addition to everything else, but I started going through you'll on today's video that's out now. It was released a bit later because it didn't upload properly, so apologies. But I think you'll hear me talking about a Call of Duty game, and it sold for $6.57, which was crazy. Anyhow, I'd done a discount off stuff that had been in stock for a while, and if you've ever played the first Black Ops game, it's amazing. It's amazing. But I figured out by the time with my promoted listing fee, and it's not because of the promoted, it's because of the way I priced it. But I screwed up to the point that by the time I send that tomorrow, I think I'll have lost about 75 cents. So I did an eBay sale and lost money. And sometimes I'll break even, but this is the first one where I can clearly say to you guys, I literally lost money on the sale. I know for myself with plush, they go in the bag. They go in the bag. I'm sorry, they can't caption me at the same time. You guys are technically all captions. Linda, look, the one that I've got, the tape dispenser I've got, it was just one I got off Amazon. It was about $43. At first, I thought it was all dinted. Well, rather, I think it's a repack. It is a little bit dinted, but I thought that the tape dispenser part was broken. It wasn't. I just wasn't clicking it in properly, and I was cursing it for ages. But yeah, no, in my opinion, plush, just unless it's a crazy expensive one where I feel that the buyer would expect it a bit better than shoved in a bag, but they're plush. You can throw them on the ground and nothing happens to them. I will bubble wrap them if they've or put them in a padded bag if they do have something battery operated in them. Yeah, tape wrapping the bag is a good idea. I feel like I'm I feel like this conversation, I'm not sure who's saying what to who. Did anyone have any banger sales over the weekend that they'd like to like humble brag about? I did a lot of clothing, which was a pleasant surprise. It wasn't for big dollars, but it was something that I most certainly did enjoy. I like selling clothes. I just don't like listing it. I'll see if there's anything wonderful for us to look at sales wise. If the My Little Pony gets paid for, that'd be good. I sold a pair of Wrangler jeans, a Makita shirt that I'm waiting on payment for. But everything else is just like everyday stuff. Sold a pop for 36 bucks. A jersey I paid $4 for, I sold for 45. But no, nothing high ticket. And Deb bought a framed picture and a Harry Potter mug, which yeah, we'll try to find one. Let's have a look here. Mark had crickets. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Weaver, I'm just going to be making sure I've got plenty of those moisture suckers, the little satchel things. I'll be throwing them into any tubs. Woof, well done. Was it a complete Mighty Max? That's a great sale, mate. Congratulations. Hadsy sold a $2 book in $142. Cricket's 3 sales. I'm sorry, mate, but look, 3 sales is good. You know, as opposed to none. Hey, Andrew. Well done. A vintage 90s Mambo. That's good. That's a good turnaround, mate. Well done. Oh my God. No wonder you got so much money in the original packaging. Adidas shoes, worship t-shirt, Pusheen. New Joy, that's awesome. Let's have a look. Trickster's Cove. How you doing, mate? Good to have you here again. No sales this week, but you only got 60 odd listings. That's all right. We all start, don't we? We all start somewhere. But having said that, and I don't think I finished this thought because, you know, the internet died or whatever. After having sold that that game that I didn't make money on, I realize I've got hundreds and hundreds of video games. And I think for the most part, they're really reasonably priced. But to make nothing on it, today I emptied tubs 1 through 6 of every video game. And I've got about, in this one out of those 6 tubs, there's about a tub and a quarter of just video games. So that's why I have scheduled a Whatnot video game sale. I'd rather them just go for $4 or $5 because that's all I don't care. As long as I'm making $4 or $5, that's great. So I'm going to be doing them as a video game Whatnot. And, you know, I can see more and more of you guys are using Whatnot too. If you do want to use Whatnot, my link is in the description. If you use it, it'll get you set up as a seller. And if you achieve certain things, you'll get a $150 bonus. I get $100. And if you decide to use the other link as a buyer, you get $15 off your first purchase, and they give me $5 credit. So feel free to use those links. And it does send me through an email and tell me when someone uses my referral link. So, I can support you with that once you've done all the initial homework and set up yourself. It's the finer points. You can contact me via email. So yeah, I can see who's using my link, and I can give assistance once you've done the baby steps yourself if you get stuck. Let's have a look here. Weaver, go and get into your death pile, mate, or do whatnot if you feel comfortable. You don't have to show your face. It's just quick turnover. But yeah, we'll be using that for moving money, to get a bit of money set aside for other bits and pieces. So yeah, it is good. It's still, don't discount eBay and still use eBay, but don't do what I did. I do promote heavily, but when those items dropped because of my 35% age stock sale, or the sale that I actually call in the background old shit, it just made them not affordable anymore. Not suitable for eBay anymore. So we've plucked those out today, and yeah, there'd be well over 100. And I'm going to decimate, because video games aren't moving for me. They're very rare they do. So Ali worked out that for me and the way I promote, if they're listed for $10 or under, they definitely have to go. If they're listed for 14, I'll make a couple of bucks, but not 5. Anything else might stand up to it. But I just think I'm just going to maybe run them all through. And if they're good video games, people will bid against each other, hopefully, to get those games that they consider to be a bit better. I had to look through, though. As a gamer, there are solid titles there, and I'm just selling them as a gamer to gamers. Let's have a look here. Golf DVDs. I do like that, Linda, and that is true. Like it was even today. I sold a Paw Patrol car for $20, and I realized I got it in a bulk pile for about $6, and there were probably 400. I can't even do the maths on it. It's like a fraction of a cent, but I got $20 for it. It's nice to find those things. Where's CJ? G'day, Calamity Jane. Where is CJ? Don't know. But CJ, how you doing, mate? Good to have you here. Absolutely. Movement is good. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you here. I didn't see your normal cheerful little, oh, there we go. Howdy, y'all. I was like, wait a second. I haven't done CJ. So, yeah, I'm excited for the Whatnot coming up. That will be in 40 minutes. So if you're not familiar with that, I'll just quickly give you a bo peep and show you the link. It's a bling thing is what it's called. I'll open the show up. Well, Black Eyed Joe was already in there. Ali, tell him he wrote Drock, but I think he meant Dork. Let's have a look here. So yeah, this is the show, and if you want to be able to find me on Whatnot, that's where we do our thing. Tip Rat, how you doing, mate? Hey, now I can talk to you. I didn't realize it was you on that offer earlier. If you want to resend it, go ahead and I'll accept it. It wasn't until I rebounded back. So yeah, it's you. I'll accept that offer. If you recall what I'm talking about, send that through. No, yes, that's as close as you're going to get. I don't have a chain that thick. It would be fantastic. CJ, you won't be. You'll be hearing, though. I do look like an American rapper. That was done deliberately, a bit of a Run DMC reference. Yeah, so flick that through to me again. I'll honor that offer, all right? So I do apologize. Well, I don't. I still want to make money, but you've bought a lot off me. So yeah, that'll be fun. And by the way, don't think there's going to be gold, gold, gold. That was what ChatGPT generated for me. All right. Now we've got a few more minutes left, guys, but I want to make sure I have enough time to eat. So I'm going to finish up in 5 minutes, and that'll give me 35 minutes to have dinner with Ali and just to get this thing set up. So that's something that we'll be doing. But yeah, this will be good fun. Oh, you can see there, 39 minutes. I forgot the counter was there. And then let's have. I get that too. At some stage, tip rat. I mean, like I said, I have over 5,000 die-cast cars, comfortably over 5,000. So I'm not sure how often to do the die-cast shows, though. I mean, they're fun, but have you guys who have done a couple of whatnots? It's like the last DVD one I did, I felt like it really petered out. Like, got people were there to keep me company, but in terms of sales, it didn't go anywhere until I started selling my books. The Hot Wheels show was lots of fun, and Aussie Tip Rat got 25 or so cars, so that was fun. But we sold 47. Back to your death pile. Well done. 3 more listings to meet your target today. And just imagine how like you'll feel knowing that that's achieved. That's fantastic. I love that for you. But yeah, so what I'll be doing though is having some dinner, jumping over here, and let's have a look now. Yeah, great. I hope everything is okay. Thanks, New Joy. Man, I look at the moment, I need to be putting them through fairly regularly just because there are so many. So apologies if any of them slip through on you there, Tip Rat, but just keep your eye out for the upcomings. All right. And let's face it, at the end of the day, I respect that too. I'm in the same boat. And they may pass through and you get another crack at them. People mainly stream. Yeah, look, unless the DVDs. That's a good thought, Timsy, but I'll persist in doing it because for me, my experience was, and this is why I fell in love with physical media. In particular, there was a movie, The Train to Busan. It's a Korean movie. I think it's back on Netflix now, but they took it off Netflix. But I had a Blu-ray, so I could still watch it. So I think for anyone who really just wants that media, it is good. I'm still compiling a Disney show, Disney DVDs, and a horror one. I'll be doing games. The games one is scheduled for Thursday. That's going to be hectic because we might even just rock until the entire tub's empty, or at least we get a pass through. There's a lot there and some fun stuff. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Katrina, I agree. I think it will, as more Aussies find it, it will be good. Mark, I get that too, collecting media in all ways, because, yeah, if you want to watch something and then you've got to scramble around, find out who's streaming it, find out if you've got a membership with them. Like at the moment, I cancelled Stan a while ago and now there's stuff on there I want to watch. I'm not going to sign back up because I've got Netflix, I've got Amazon Prime because I do a lot of stuff with my author account, and I've got Apple TV because it's relatively cheap and I like it. Flying Undetected, thank you so very much. And guys, I'm going to be bailing in a minute just to let you know. So I do hope to see you guys on the Whatnot Live tonight. It's going to be fun. We'll have a bit of a laugh, bit of a giggle, bit of a laugh at my expense, and all the silliness that will occur. It'll be $4 starts. So, and there's some really cool stuff there too. Big love to you too, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look here. You can't belong to them all. You go broke. Absolutely. You got one to watch something specific. Ah, yes, got you. Yes. A lot of stuff going on there, and in particular with the Crunchyroll stuff and all those other bits and pieces. Shutter, I'd like to have a Shutter membership, but I've got like 600 horror DVDs at least in my own personal collection, some of which I haven't watched yet. So it is one of those things, isn't it? In any case, guys, let's wrap this one up. You guys have been fantastic as always. I'm going to have some dinner with my good lady, and we'll see you in 35 minutes if you choose to come over and share the stream with us. So, hugs to you all. Thank you so very much. New Joy and Clint, I'll see you guys over there. Thank you so very much. Well, I hope to. I know, Clint, I don't know if you're going to be over there, but I hope so. But I know that New Joy will be. And Boo Wabbit, thank you so very much. Thank you for sending the stuff through to me today. And we will be back on in 35 minutes, but over on Whatnot. So go and check it out. If you want to join, use my links, and that will be amazing. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. And I'll see you, well, hopefully really soon. Otherwise, on YouTube. And if you're a channel member, there's already a new video for you. All right. Bye 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 bye. Yeah.